this video we're going to talk about ways of saving on prescription drug costs. The first one we're going to touch on is PACE. And PACE is for folks that are eligible for Medicare and 65 or older. One thing that's important to know, you have to wait till you're actually 65 years old to apply for PACE. And there are income thresholds based on if you're married or single. So here is some descriptions about the program. You can see these income qualifications right here. This would be your generic drug copay, $6. Brand name drug copay is $9 if your income is under these thresholds if you're married. Now, PACE Net, the guidelines are a little bit more liberal as far as the income goes. You can see you can earn up to $41,500 if you're married and still get a low brand name drug copay of $15, and the generics would be $8. There's a little disclaimer here about PACEnet. If you do not enroll in a Part D drug plan, they will charge you a monthly fee at the pharmacy to use the program. So you can get a drug plan that is less expensive than this monthly cost here. They do have some partner programs down here that's explained as well. So this is PACE. If you qualify, PACE is a great program, an easy way to apply. You can do it right online. There is at pacecares.magellanhealth.com. We'll drop the link in the description to this video as well. It's a pretty quick online application. The next topic I'm going to touch on is GoodRx. Now, sometimes it's actually cheaper to go through GoodRx than it is to go through your insurance, whether that's your prescription drug plan or your health insurance plan. So let's look at a common example here, amlodipine. So this is generic. And sometimes, again, if your prescription drug plan has a deductible, it may be cheaper to use GoodRx. Now, if you do use GoodRx instead of using your drug plan, those dollars that you pay for the prescription, it won't count towards the plan's deductible or to any of the applicable initial coverage limits or thresholds that you'd want to hit to get your drug costs lower. That is something you definitely want to keep in mind. In addition to GoodRx, there are pharmaceutical companies that have copay savings programs. Now, it is very important to note that if you are on Medicare or eligible for Medicare or other federal programs like Medicaid or the VA or TRICARE even, you can't really use these copay savings cards, okay? But if that's not you, that situation does not apply. A lot of times you can use these copay savings cards. So the pharmaceutical companies are going to offer these programs if there's a brand and there's no generic form, because they want people to take the medication and they realize that after a certain threshold, the insurance company is going to pick up most of that cost. So let's look at an example here, Ribelsis. So this is a diabetic medication. A lot of these diabetic medications are expensive. So you can see the retail costs, and this again reflects without insurance. So, if you have an insurance plan that has a high copay or deductible, you can use these savings cards. Like a lot of times you can find the link on GoodRx, the manufacturer coupon. So this one is Novacare, and they'll pay $300 of the prescription drug cost. So for example, let's say your plan has a $400 drug copay for a high tier drug. You go to the pharmacy, you give them your health insurance card, and they say, oh, it's $400. And then you can give them this savings card that'll drop the cost down by $300 a month. So it can be pretty significant. Some of the cards actually pay all the cost, or you pay as little as $5. If you have an expensive, especially brand name drug, a lot of times those copay cards can really help out. Now, they have to be from the pharmaceutical company themselves. It can't be one of these like discount cards that you get in the mail. Now, you can see though, if you are eligible for Medicare or any other federal program, like if I click this link and I read the fine print on the site, it would say here, you're not going to be eligible if you qualify for these programs, state or government programs. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, lastly would be LIS, low income subsidy. And there is an online application, or you can call 1-800-MEDICARE to apply for LIS. You can find the application on the ssa.gov website. Now, there are thresholds, income thresholds for LIS, as well as asset limits. So those are detailed here. You can also find these online. You can see what those are. For couples, $2,300 a month, and then you have to, you can't have over X amount of assets. Now, sometimes people won't qualify for LIS, but they might qualify for PACE. So there are programs that you can take advantage of to save on your prescription drug costs. If you're not eligible for Medicare and you have brand name drugs, those copay savings programs are really a great help. With that being said, you can click on our channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That really helps us out, helps other people in a similar situation see our content, see our videos. Thank you.